Welcome to the Senior Home Business Channel. My name is Matt Stafford. If you don't know me, I own a placement agency in California, and I'm here to bring some information today, not only on senior living, but how to make money. And I want to talk to you about that today, about this costs too much. If you'd like to get in touch with me about the Senior Referral Academy, the only Senior Referral Academy in the country, you can know the number down below, and you can see the website down there. You can also subscribe and like the channel if you like the video. If not, man, hit thumbs down, give me a comment below, whatever you want to do. But let's get into it. We want to talk to you today about something that costs too much, and you've said this to yourself over and over again. And I want to help you because I used to be there 5, 6, 7 years ago. That was me. I look at something and go, it's just way too much. So I want to get right to it. You see the marker board over there. It's going to be 3 simple points, 3 simple things to do that will liberate you. So let's get to the marker board. So how do you handle this objection that you say to yourself every single day? This costs too much, right? I'm wearing a watch today, and I don't usually wear watches, and this is by no means to brag. This is just kind of let you know where I'm at today. And there's plenty of people out there that have watches that are much more expensive than this, but I was the kind of guy that would wear a $100 watch wherever I went. It could be 80 to 120, but average about 100, something like that. This is a $2,500 watch. Now that is huge for me, right? I mean, that's an expense. I was like, wow. Now I know there's $250,000, $500,000, $1 million watches that are out there. But the point is, I was at the place where I was saying this costs too much, this here. But I walked in one day to the jewelry store and said, man, I like that watch. I want that watch. I didn't say this costs too much. What do you want in life where you are saying that very thing to yourself over and over again? That objection, this costs too much. Let me give you 3 things that's going to liberate you today. So stop looking at the price tag. Now, some of you are going to like, oh my gosh, yeah, right. Okay. But there's things out there, let me explain, that you can afford that you don't get because you think it costs too much, because you see what you have in your bank account. And I'm gonna come down here in just a few minutes, but you see the price tag and you immediately go, ooh, that costs too much. You're conditioning your mind to think everything outside your comfort zone, outside what you deem possible, is too much. And you keep telling yourself this over and over again. How I know? I used to be this way, man. I'm telling you. I used to think, man, the car that I want was too much. The watch, again, not too much, maybe for some, but for me, too much. Whatever it is you want to put in that blank, don't necessarily look at the price tag. Now, I'm not saying go in debt. I'm not saying, you run up your credit cards or anything like that, but start thinking differently where you look at something and go, I like that. I want that. And so you go after that, whatever it is, right? I grew up always being conditioned to focus on my needs, not my wants. I mean, you need water, you need electricity, but you don't need a new car. You don't need a $2,500 watch. Well, I want some of those things, right? So you got to condition yourself, not look at the price tag, and think more about what you want. Think more about what is going to please you. And it's your life. It's only you, right? I mean, I don't know how old you are today, 30, 40, 50. I'm 53. How much longer you have to live on this earth? I don't know. Hopefully a long time. But man, stop looking at the price tag, because you do, that limits you. You'll have this scarcity mentality if you do that. I hear this all the time in the academy when people are calling me. They want to get a new career. They want to work from their home just like I do. They want to make the money that you can make in this industry. And they look at the price tag and they go, oh my gosh. And that brings me to this one right here. You need to stop saying the very thing the title is, this costs too much. You need to stop saying that, okay? I just told you that is an objection. It's a limited mindset, scarcity mindset that is causing you to live at a certain place in your life because you think it costs too much. Stop doing so. Stop looking at the price tag. Stop saying that to yourself. Now, what do you need to start asking? Because there's a better question that if you would ask yourself, it would bring you to a whole nother place. You need to ask a better question. The better question is, how much is this worth? All right. So the big W right there, how much is this worth? Is it worth to you? Now, let me come down here to this little bank analogy. I know you're looking at this thing down here and say, wow, have I got this? This is us. Okay. This is me 6, 7 years ago. You got $1,000 in the bank. You've got $100 product that you want. Immediately in your mind, what you do this, you go, I got $1,000, so that I got to deduct another 100 out of the bank. So that's going to give me $900, right? Easy math. And then I've got to pay the car payment. I got to pay the electric bill. It's going to bring me down to $200, whatever. You start rationalizing. So you excuse the $100, say, man, I cannot afford that because it's going to bring me too low. You're looking at this costs too much. If you would come down to how much is it worth to you, how much is $100 item worth? Let's say you went out and you got a new iPhone, and that iPhone was able to generate you $200 a month in sales because you're able to do some new things, add some maybe some new apps, some new way, the fresh camera to bring some clarity to your picture. What if you're able to do that? What if you were able to get a website? And you got a website and you just spend maybe $100. Maybe you do $100 a month. What would that do to your business? But again, you're asking the question, what this costs too much instead of how much is this thing worth to me? So let me bring you to the academy. So when people come to me and they go, man, I want to do what you do, Matt. I want to help seniors at no cost, no obligation. I want to make $3,000 a move-in. I want to make part-time $72,000 a year. But then you come to the price tag and you go, oh, I can't do it. I was talking to somebody just yesterday. Funny, the lady would be amazing in this industry. The husband did all the research. And then he comes and he's like, man, but the price tag, I'm not sure. And the price is not outrageous. This is not here or there. You can text me, you call me. I'll let you know. We got 3 packages. We help people if they want to get in the industry, the senior referral business, helping seniors, no cost, no obligation. And we can set this thing up for you from A to Z. Everything. We'll do your logo, your website, everything. Hire your marketing director, all that. So if you're too busy for it, we'll do it. The middle package, that's the platinum package. The gold package is that you get all the online piece and you get daily teaching, direct contact with me, weekly coaching with other students around the country. How much is it worth to you? So let's just say that you are making $75,000 a year. That's what you're making. That's great. But you want to increase your income. So what do you got to do? Well, you can look at it in the natural and you kind of go, well, I can pull more hours. I can work overtime. That'll be great. That'll help you out. I can get a part-time job. Part-time job, what is that going to pay you? Let's say it pays you $20 an hour. You're able to work 10 hours a week. So you gain another $200 a week. You do that consistently every week, every month. So now you're making $800 more per month. And you're working an extra 40 hours a month. You're killing yourself. You're going to take out taxes on top of that, right? So where you can come into the academy, work out of your house, either on a part-time basis, which some of my students do, or on a full-time basis, and you'll make $3,000 per move-in, and it may take you 5 hours to get a move-in. It may take you 20 initially. It's not a get-rich-quick kind of deal, but it will help you. So the whole thing is you got to get this out of your head. This costs too much. There's things I buy today that I would not have bought 7 years ago. And it's not so much because my income has increased, which it has, is my mindset has increased. My thinking is larger, and that's what you've got to do. What goals do you have? What aspirations do you have? What do you want to do in life? And it cannot start with this cost too much. Is how much is it worth to you? What is that item, the iPhone, the website, the academy, whatever it is, maybe some other business you're looking at. What is that worth to you? Because we look at it and we go, you've reached out to a lot of people. I know if you're on this channel and you've watched this far, you've talked to a lot of people, and there's been some other things that you've been interested in, and you get all the way to the end and the person goes, it's X number of dollars, and you go, oh my God, that's too much. What were you thinking? You're thinking, I mean, we always want something that's cheap, right? Because we don't look at how much is it worth to us. We look at how much it costs. So we want something on the cheap, right? We want something next to nothing, next to zero. And we want this thing to be extremely effective, and we want to become a millionaire doing it. I don't know where that logic comes from. You're going to need something expensive. You're going to need something that's going to work. You're going to need something that's proven, that's worked in my life, and that's worked in students across the United States in 27 different states. You're going to need something a little more expensive, but I got a cool way for you to get involved. Again, if you watch this far, man, you're in for it. You can get into the academy. Drop down. You can watch a free they're all free, right? Watch a webinar. It's 15 minutes, and I can get you in at no money down. $0. And I've got some people that squawk over that. Oh my God, no money down? Yeah, absolutely. And get you in an expensive academy that's going to do something for you. It's going to change your life because it's worth a lot, not because it costs a lot. You've got to change your mindset. I can talk about this all day long, but this was revolutionary in my life. And I want to encourage you today to begin to not have a limited mindset. Expand your thoughts, expand your dreams. Man, have a time of meditation more, have a time of visualization. Understand that you were created for a purpose. You are here for a reason. You've got big plans. You've got goals. You've got dreams. Fulfill those goals. Fulfill those dreams by not saying this very thing every day costs too much. When you look at something, start taking the price tag off of it and going, man, I love what I see. I want that right there. That's my dream. I'm visualizing that. That's mine. And begin to look at it and take ownership of it in your mind, and you will work out a way in the natural. I hope that was helpful to you. God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.